You look angry, Zach. Are you not happy to be here?
Am I?
You look a little.
I
You look a little bit upset. Hello, snacks and bros. Welcome to your bi weekly pep talk. My name is Pepper, and here with me is my good friend Zach. Nice to eat you.
hello.
Zach is absolutely
How's it
furious, it's
going?
true.
I don't know how to change that.
I I don't think I know either. Oh, but you're good now.
Okay.
No longer angry. Zach is feeling better. Okay. Hey everybody. Um, what's chat
How's it
saying? I
going?
see we have Moopy Star, we have Fire Spitter. Hello, hello. We have Jay Hill, we have Robin Left. Welcome to the very first episode of the Pep Talk podcast. The podcast where we will doing many a thing, including just kind of chilling out, um, uh, talking about how we've been, talking about news, media, upcoming events, life.
Yeah.
We're gonna have guest stars on each and every episode, and we're also going to do a little segment where we talk about characters and show off even a really special fun video. We have a pre-recorded video of a couple of characters that's going to be coming up later to look forward to as well. I think that one's going to be really fun to look at. Looks like this music's kind of loud, actually. Let's turn it down a little bit. There we go.
How
Yeah.
have you been, Pepper?
How have I been? I've been pretty good. You know what? I've been doing pretty good. I've been happy. I'm very excited about this week because this is a week full of new
Yeah.
things. We got we got this stream yesterday. We had the first episode of Rio Run in Skyrim, and later this week, Jodi and I are doing Super Bunny Man, which is a really funny, like, kind of platformer. Like, I almost said baby game, but that's not the word for it. It'd be like one of those just simplistic, anger-inducing, funny games. That's good, perfect for YouTube and for good laughs. And then I have
Yeah.
an art stream to end the week with, so it's a pretty big week for me this week. I think we should start off with just kind of letting the chat know what we have going on for today. So we are starting today with just our first segment, which we're just calling "How You Been," which is what we're doing right now. We're gonna be doing this for about 20-25 minutes or so, just kind of talking about how you been, how Zach's been, how I've been, how the chat's been, discuss recent news, maybe have maybe we might listen to an audio or a video thing that we think is funny or interesting or whatever. Maybe take a look at some fan art. I think that'd be pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Then the second segment will be called Sunday Driving, which is going to be a really fun thing to look at because it's a segment where we get to show off a couple of characters that we will have some laughs with and watch and see what their what shenanigans they're getting up to in the Spider universe. Um, After that, we'll get to the third segment, which will be kind of similar to the first segment, except it's very explicitly the media chat, where we will be talking about like a specific media for about 20 or so minutes. Um, Maybe discuss. It'll be good, like literature, could be a book. That's the same thing. Could be gaming news. Could be a movie. Whatever. And then the fourth segment we are going to be calling the Creator Cone. We will invite a guest star here for about 15 or so minutes. Have them hang out. They'll get to wear the Creator Cone and just kind of be able to overall chill, discuss what they have going on in their lives, and maybe advertise themselves a bit. And then the fifth segment
Yeah.
that we'll end with is direct to chat, which is just a direct conversation with the chat, all of you, just saying, just having direct back and forth with all you guys. So it's gonna be like a not terribly long sort of stream. It's gonna be maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, rather than our usual maybe like 3 to 4 to 5 hour streams. So it's gonna be a little cozy, little comfy. Not much to really look at. It's one of those things where you can basically just chill out and hang out and conversate and all that. You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Zach knows what I'm saying. Snacks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay. So how about? Whoa! I just moved everything. The camera woman just went crazy. We're gonna have some mix-ups like that every once in a while. Okay, yeah. So let's start off with looking at some fan art. I recently got some pretty good fan art. I'd like to bring up on screen. Let me add it in. It will be fan art of the day. All right. We'll do a new fan art of the day every single week, or every single not we're gonna be doing this every other week. This series we're gonna be doing every other
Yeah.
Wednesday. We'll be doing this pep talk podcast, which I think is pretty good. We can look forward to it and have a good time with it. Um, let's see which fan art we want to start off with for today. I want to look at this one. I want to take a look at this fan art. Whoa, it's huge. There we
That's what
go.
she said.
Hey, shut up. Don't be a weirdo, you fucking weirdo. Look at this. It's me and Jodi giving birth to the Mooper and then going like, oh my gosh. It is art by Mooper, our one and only, our child, Moopy Star. Thank you so much for this amazing fan art here. I'm quite fond of it. Jodi on the left, me on the right, and then going like, oh my gosh, the birth. We just squirted something out. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It looks like both of us, but mixed together. I like it. I think it's good. Rare soy face Jodi spotted. Rare as in maybe one of the only ones. And I think that's pretty funny. I got soy face Jodi and soy face Pepper before GTA 6. Ah, I did the meme. Jodi says, I hate that it's called soy face. Why is it bad? What is, I don't know the lore behind it being called soy face.
Should I say
I'd never heard of that.
Yeah, you can say it out loud if you want.
Okay, so it stems from. Have you ever heard conservatives call people soy boys?
Nope.
It's this thing that they were doing in like the late 2010s that stems from this idea of like, oh, men on the left are just also emasculated. They probably eat a bunch of soy, which increases estrogen. Was their theory? It's weird. That's where the whole soy face idea comes from. So
soy,
because it's like, oh, it's like this is like the meme format is like two men who are being enthusiastic, and therefore that means that they're feminine and probably gay.
So it's just another like weird misogynistic thing.
Yes.
All right, cool. Thank you, Jodi.
You're welcome.
You can go back to being underneath the desk now. Thank you. Now Jodi's voice is all muffled and hidden under there. Jodi, you're supposed to do something, some muffled voice thing that would be funny. Perfect. Okay. Jodi's kind of like our permanent guest star, by the way. The two main hosts of this series are me and Zach, and then Jodi will kind of be in the background every once in a while to add just random comments. Speaking of our first guest for this episode, Jodi, you still be okay being first guest for this episode later on?
I forgot about that. Sure. I have no idea what's expected of me.
We're just going to be chatting just like this. It's fine.
Sure.
Jodi will be here later for, we'll return back for like a full conversational segment later with the Creator Cone segment. So you asked me, Zach, how have you been though? I know you got some big stuff coming up in life. Zach?
Oh shit! Try to do things to stay alive. You know.
Yeah.
Today I'm frustrated because I woke up, went to go look at one of my hard drives, and found out that it's corrupted and it decided to revert back to its old state, which basically deleted a lot of files. And everything in the hard drive is corrupted.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that to me earlier, but that still like sucks super bad. I know that happened to me like a month and a half ago.
Right now I'm trying to fix it. Fingers crossed it actually fixes and goes back to what it was. If not, at least it gets most of what it had. But it's not like this particular hard drive didn't have anything important. I can't see what it has. I know that sounds suspicious. Think of it as what you will. It doesn't have anything too important. It's just one of those things where it's like, gotta do this all over again.
I mean, it still sucks overall to have that happen. I'm glad it's not one of your main hard drives. Like when that happened to me, it was one of my main ones. Luckily, like my most important stuff wasn't on it, but like to get all the stuff I wanted reset from that old hard drive just took so much work. Like the whole Skyrim thing, like
Yeah.
the Rio Reno series returned yesterday, but like that took a lot of work to get all that installed again because that was like 2,000 mods that I lost. Um,
Yeah.
it's definitely a big pain in the fucking booty for that sort of thing to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Other,
that resolves itself quickly enough.
yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty good.
That's good.
Pretty chill.
Good chill Zach is a good thing. We appreciate a good chill Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, like you have that, and then you're also going away for a little bit later this week.
Yeah, I did my lungs checked. Uh, I'm open about this. About 3 weeks ago, I went to the ER.
Mm-hmm.
Had 2 infections, and it was discovered that I'm not getting all the lungs in my air. No, oh, no, all the
I don't have enough
not all
lungs. I
the,
need more.
not all the air in my lungs.
I require 3 more
Uh,
lungs. Chat, if you want to donate
but which
lungs,
means
our PO box is open. We don't have a PO box.
but yeah, which means that I'm at risk of the lungs collapsing. So
Yeah, that's no
I gotta
good.
get that checked.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of health stuff, I had a pretty funky moment earlier today myself. So this is getting into like some trans stuff. I had a doctor's appointment earlier today, which was so. For those who don't know, I have been transitioning for a couple years. I'm sure a lot of you do know, of course. But if anyone's showing up and this is their first Pepper stream or whatever, I'm trans. I'm a trans woman. I've been transitioning for almost 3 years now, which is pretty crazy to think about, actually, that it's already been almost 3 years. But I take estradiol, which are little pills that help me be happy and transition. There's also this other pill called spironolactone, or just shortened to Spiro sometimes, which blocks testosterone. And I want my levels to be, like, to simplify it all, basically, I want my estradiol levels to be within 100 and, like, 300, like, in between those two areas, really. And currently, they are at 88. And my testosterone levels, we want, like, definitely on the lower end, but they're also in the 80s. So, basically, I am, like, a half and half right now, which is not where I want to be. And so I had an appointment today about trying to, Spiro basically would make it so the testosterone levels would be lower, and I took it for a while, and it actually was really good. It helped me. But then, unfortunately, it would start giving me these intense, horrible hot flashes. Like, I would be so warm that I'd feel almost faint and, like almost like I'd throw up. It was really, really bad. And I was able to kind of fix that by going off of that. But unfortunately, going off of that means that my testosterone is no longer suppressed again. And so I had a doctor's appointment today trying to, like, maybe find an alternative to spironolactone. And he was like, your levels are fine. As a matter of fact, we kind of want to reduce your pill intake. And also, here, just keep taking Spiro. Just take less of it. And I was like, all right, this doesn't help me at all, because I kind of would like to be able to continue transitioning, but I'm in this basically I'm like stagnating right now, just in this weird stalemate of not being able to progress further, like physically. And it feels kind of gross. I'm hoping to switch over to something called bicalutamide, I think is how you pronounce it. Jodi in the chat says, yeah, like generally you want T to be single digits and E to be at least 300. Often people shoot for closer to 450. 80-ish of both is bad, which is very interesting because this doctor said to me that he wanted me to be, like, he said, like, oh, it doesn't matter that your testosterone levels are at 80. It would be bad if they're at, like, 500. Then they'd be affecting things. But unfortunately, like, I can very obviously tell with how my body's reacting that my estrogen is in fact infecting, or my testosterone levels are in fact affecting things. Because when I go off of Spiro, I just immediately start feeling better. Or when I go on to Spiro, I'm sorry. Besides the hot flashes, I immediately start feeling better because my besides the hot flashes, of course. I immediately start feeling better because the tea is suppressed. Um, but also, it's like one funny thing is it actually like makes me smell different, and it makes me smell like a girl again, which is great, much preferred. I currently don't smell that way right now. I smell back to being kind of like the quote unquote guy musk, which I really don't like because it's just not me. But like, despite these obvious effects I've had, when being on Spiro, the doctor is like, yeah, but your levels are fine though. When you're off Spiro, it's fine. Like 80s, being in the 80s, that's fine. Doesn't actually matter. There wouldn't be Spiro wouldn't create any differences unless your T levels were in the 500s, which is very obviously wrong because of those examples I just gave.
So, what kind of coffee goes good with you? You said you're half and half.
Yeah, have you been waiting this whole time to say that? Have you been like just like waiting word for word for me like, oh, I can't fucking wait to say this. This is gonna be hilarious. Oh my god. Zach. Oh god. Jodi says this is also the classic trans femme experience at the doctor. I consulted with trans femme friends to see if maybe I was wrong, and they were all just like, get a new doctor. This one wants Pepper to have menopause. Yeah, and that's the thing. When not having high enough levels, you're basically going through menopause, which sucks. I don't like it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not supposed to have that yet. Come on. By the way, speaking of me reading Jodi's chats, we are going to read chat a little bit less than usual streams, just for the sake of keeping up our conversation flow. But for that last segment of the stream, the direct to chat, we will be talking like boom, 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 back and forth with chat, like lightning speed.
I am speed.
You are speed?
Yes.
Like the content creator or the drug?
Not the car. Lightning McQueen.
Oh, he is speed. Okay.
No,
You're not Speed
I'm
Racer.
disappointed.
Speed Racer's better.
True.
Speed Racers. Have you seen Speed Racer?
Yeah, no, very long time ago.
It's it was created by the same people who made The Matrix. And I don't know if you knew this, Zach, or maybe some people in chat didn't know this. Did you know the two people who made The Matrix and also Speed Racer, like the live action Speed Racer, are twin trans women?
I believe you told me that.
Yeah, they weren't out
Yeah.
at the time, but it's interesting going back to watch The Matrix and Speed Racer and going like, oh, this is like writing that was made for me in a way that like I understand. Like this is these people kind of have the same language as me in a way. Like one way Jodi and I have put it in the past is like in Speed Racer, it's interesting because the main character Speed Racer has like a girlfriend and they have a romance, but despite it being a guy-girl straight romance, it feels a lot gayer. They feel they're the gayest straight couple in media I've seen, and because of that,
Yeah.
I feel like I can relate them to and understand them, and it's I think because obviously the people who wrote it are trans women, so they kind of had that perspective on romance more.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll wait for that.
Okay.
I was good.
Yeah.
Good.
No, you go ahead.
Now I'll wait till we get to the announcements.
Okay. J Hill said the movie was much better than it should have been. Honestly, Speed Racer. I mean, what do you mean should have been? Should you think it should have been bad? I think it was awesome. I'm a big fan of that movie.
I've never seen Matrix.
You know, I've seen it, and I think I need to see it again. But when I first saw it, when I first saw it, I actually wasn't the biggest fan of it. I thought it was kind of boring. And then years later, when I was an adult, I was like, I should give it another chance. I need to rewatch it. And I did. And I still thought it was kind of boring. But now I've transitioned, and I have, like, a whole new view on life. And now I think I need to watch it again. To just, like, re-examine it. Because maybe I'll like it more this time. Who knows? If I think it's still boring, then I'll be in the bad opinions area for that.
Yeah. Would you like to watch it together someday?
Sure. That'd be fine.
I have all three, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Um, next time we're here, next time we do our podcast, we should put. You see that cat in the background? We should put a video on there. We could put like one of our
Yeah.
videos or things on it. I think that'd be funny. Put one of our streams on there. Um, Jill says, "Well, it was so corny, but yet it worked." Yeah, it's definitely a corny thing, but it's a good thing. Corny can be good, you know. Um, yeah, I
Yeah.
like a good corn at times. Cheesiness is really good. I know we're talking a lot about media during the how you been segment, not the media segment, but this is I think something that's gonna tend to happen because podcasts,
Yeah.
conversation flow, you know.
I mean, I got a lot of media to talk about
Yeah,
on media.
that's cool with me. Um, so speaking of media, I mean, and cheesiness actually. I've been getting back into Batman stuff lately a bunch. Like I've been replaying Batman Arkham
Yeah.
Origins. I've been watching the animated series again, and I started somewhat watching Gotham again, which I haven't watched since the show came out when I was like a teen. So that's all really interesting, and it's such an interesting balance of of just like Batman stuff being very dangerous politically, and also being like, oh, but also this is like so cheesy. It's like easy to not care in a way.
Yeah.
Like it depends on what specific media you're looking at here. Like Batman Arkham Origins takes itself pretty seriously. And so sometimes it's like, oh, geez, Batman's just like doing a lot of bad. He's just beat like the classic line of he's just basically beating up a bunch of homeless people. Oh, ooh, ee. And it's being taken as like good and serious and all that. Um, but then you'll watch something like Batman the Animated Series, and it's just like him, just a guy going like, "I am like one of the there's just cartoon villains. Like I am a cartoon villain. This is literally something that happened. I'm going to steal Gotham's children and make them steal money for me. What's my motive? I don't know. I live in the sewers. This is just what I do." And Batman's like, "Fuck you and what you do. I'm gonna beat you up. Oh my god, you have pet alligators because you're in the sewers." And he's like, "Yes, I have pet alligators because I'm in the sewers." And I like that because it's like it has like the Batman tone of being things being a little dark and like
Yeah.
a little bit like foreboding, but also just being the cheesiest thing ever, and that's like my favorite. I love it.
Mm.
You have any interesting? You have any particular like Batman stuff you're into?
uh, I still need to play the trilogy. I think it's the trilogy of the video games.
Yeah, so it is
Um.
kind of a trilogy, but there's also an extra one.
Mm,
So there's technically 4 games.
fair enough. I've been a fan of. I love the old cartoons.
Yeah, the
Um.
animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
barely remember the movies,
Yeah,
the
that's
live
fair.
action movies. I barely remember Dark Knight. I saw Dark Knight, but not Dark Knight Returns.
Mm.
I saw the Joker, and that that movie is just like boring to me.
Yeah, I remember us having some
Cause
conversations about the Joker.
yeah, cause 90% of the movie it's all quiet whisper talk,
Yeah,
and it's very hard to kind of understand what's going on because it's always switching through different scenes, and it's not giving any context whatsoever.
yeah. I feel
And
like
I guess it. That good.
no, I cut you off. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was gonna end with, I guess it's just a non movie for me.
Yeah,
So I may be speaking out of turn, but I guess I just don't get it.
yeah, that's fair.
You know?
Uh, I have a tendency, especially for the past few years now, to just like always have subtitles on when I watch things because I do think there's been a lot of weird audio stuff with movies in the past few years. I think a lot of movies have been like their audio's been mixed weirdly, or I'm pretty sure there's this one thing where Netflix, I think it's Netflix, will default to like a certain audio output that most TVs aren't even configured for, so it ends up sounding like the voices are really quiet. So like subtitles are always really helpful for that. I don't know why it's that way, but
Oh,
yeah, it's helpful to have. I always have subtitles just because it helps me out with that sort of thing. Um,
I I have a story about this.
Okay.
When I was with my girlfriend at the time,
Uh huh.
we watched movies to escape, and uh, she was interested in this horror movie on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've joked about this. Well, not joked, but it's actually really true. A lot of movies I would suggest, she thought it was uh, Blankist or Blankism and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just name whatever. Um, but she loved horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there was one horror movie, I don't remember what it was called. I remember the ending scene though, just showed like a footage of like a living room
Mm-hmm.
for 4 entire minutes. The jump scare happened. Um,
Okay.
but the movie itself, all the dialogue, every part of me was like, "Hi, what's up?" The jump scares were loud as fuck,
Yeah, but everything else is quiet.
and the dialogue was like you can't hear it. I had it on full volume,
Oh,
and
jeez.
I got a noise complaint
Huh.
for it.
Yeah. They.
I got a noise complaint. They're like, hey, you need to turn it down. I'm like, "Uh, we can't hear the movie.
I don't know what to do. Yeah. I want. How recent was that movie? Because I wonder if it falls into the whole thing with the audio just being mixed badly and a lot of recent
Oh
stuff.
god. I was with my girl at the time in 2016.
Okay. Yeah, I think that falls
So
within it around, like basically the
yeah,
past like 8 or 9 years. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's weird. Speaking a lot about like the isms and the stuff like that, I do feel like
yeah,
a lot of media does have questionable stuff in it, a lot of questionable politics, but it is this sort of
yeah,
thing where like we live in a society. We live in a society. Speaking of the Joker, um, where that's all we have available basically, and like I've become a
yeah,
lot more politically aware, and it's basically impossible to find stuff that doesn't have some sort of ism or blank or whatever or like bad thing in it or thing that you can criticize in that sort of way. Um,
yeah,
but like, purely because of that reason, you can't just say that everyone who digests like any piece of media must agree with all the politics of that media. There's
yeah,
also a difference, I think, between digesting a piece of media and like supporting it. You know?
yeah. I got you.
Yeah. So like you can watch something, go like, I like this is good, and but also like for example like talking about the Joker, I like the Joker movie. I think it's really good. It's dramatic. It's cool. I enjoy it quite a bit. And also politically, it's pretty weird. It says like, oh, people who are, as the movie puts it, people who are mentally ill are going to be really dangerous if we don't
Yeah.
like do stuff, you know. And that
Oh,
gets pretty funky. Just making out that like
mm,
all people who are mentally ill or disabled or whatever
yeah,
are like must be dangerous and stuff like that, which is just yeah.
yeah. Well, an example for me is that I love was Duke Nukem Forever, and
Yeah,
that game is very much. The game was made like in 2009,
yeah,
but the game was made to resemble back when Duke Nukem was originally made.
yeah, yeah,
So it's very much meant to represent the old times,
yeah,
and the game is very sexist.
yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Um,
It makes me think
but
about like one of my favorite games like I love the Call of Duty games, and those games have absolutely some of the worst politics I've ever seen. Like absolutely,
yeah,
they are just horrendous politically, like just nonstop, purely disgusting, honestly. Um, but I enjoy them, and
yeah,
it sucks. We hopefully can have a position. It's like you know how we look back at media and like movies and shows from 100 years ago, like the 1920s or 30s or 40s, and we're like, oh my god, I can't believe they just said that and that was okay.
Yeah.
Like I do think that stuff is going to continue in that direction. Like there were people back at that point in time who are like, oh yeah, this is actually weird. Why is this in here? I think it's going to be similar in the fact that I think in 100 years from now, people will look back at this and go like, oh yeah, what the fuck? That's really messed up. And it's frustrating when sometimes you can see that and be like, yeah, I wish it wasn't like that. And why can't we move past this already?
Yeah. I saw kind of going along with this topic.
Mm-hmm.
I recently saw two different interviews
Yeah.
with one interviews was with what's his name? The guy who makes Family Guy.
Oh, Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
I hate that
Where
man.
he the interview was he was trashing Fox
Okay.
because he wanted to make Fox removed a joke from the show
Mm-hmm.
that no, Fox is very angry with him about a joke from a show which really is a horrible. No, it's not a joke.
Mm.
It's about the Simpsons,
Okay.
and it's just them trying to trash the Simpsons and doing some not good things.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like very angry about this. He's like, they're ruining my free speech by doing this.
Oh, shut
And-
up.
And they're like, no, like, it's literally not a joke what you're doing. That's horrible.
When anyone
Um,
brings up the idea like, oh, but my free speech, like, that is one of the biggest red flags that this person is just, like, racist or sexist or whatever. That they're just bad, because when people say, like, hey, you shouldn't say that, we're not saying, hey, it should be against the law for you to say that. We're saying, hey, that was really rude, and I'm going to call you out on it. Or that was really messed up,
Yeah.
and we're going to call you out on that. We're not
Yeah.
calling action to change the law. We're just saying, hey, what the fuck? Don't be an asshole.
The other interview I watched was the interview with the two guys who made South Park, and they were sort of talking about the same thing, but they weren't trying to justify it. They're like, yeah, they asked us to change our show. We're not gonna change it. If they don't want it, they don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Our view is that, people say a lot about us. You don't have to support us. You don't have to like our show. If you do, cool. But we're not gonna change anything to appease anyone.
Yeah, I also don't
Yeah,
like
it's a
South
really-
Park for, like, many
Yeah.
similar reasons.
Yeah,
Like, that I don't like Seth MacFarlane for, like,
yeah.
just, yeah, whole stuff.
Uh,
I'm gonna read a couple things from the chat, and then we should probably move on to our next segment, because we
okay, cool.
were supposed to do that about 6 minutes ago, but I think it's nice to let things flow a little bit. See, this is good. I see there's some more Matrix stuff going on, and I want to acknowledge it. Firestorm says, maybe it's because I've not noticed at the time, but I've never seen any themes about trans in the film of The Matrix. You'd have to point out which parts of the Matrix movies go into the trans stuff, because I simply don't see it. And Jodi says, there's a lot of little things in how Neo and Trinity interact that carries weight, but also the quote, you have to make the hard decision that will make you see the world as it really is, but it will make you a pariah. Is egg cracking as much as it's anything else? Also, Smith dead names Neo constantly as a power play. Fire Spitter says, I'll have to seriously rewatch the movie when I get the time, but that quote doesn't sound like anything like a trans-related thing, but more of an existential type of deal that the world we see isn't true. And Jodi says, I'm not saying there's no other reads, but there's a reason that there have been trans reads of The Matrix since it first came out, and also the two directors later came out as trans. Yeah, so that's not, like, when people say something like that is, like, very transcoded. Transcoded doesn't mean that they're like I think Fire Spitter, you're looking for them to say just like outright the word trans, which is not what this whole analysis is. It's an analysis of things being coded that way, which is a whole nother discussion. In any case, though, we have reached our next segment, which is the Sunday driving segment, which I think I've been looking forward to. Zach's been looking forward to it. I will share my screen with Zach for you to watch it as well. So, basically, our Sunday driving segment is a little segment where we are going to go and take a look at a couple of our characters and see what they're up to. Have you heard of my character Cryptic? I think some of you might have.
I'll be right.
And we're gonna go on a little bit of a trip. We're gonna go on a little bit of a drive. Let's head over and take a look. We'll commentate a little bit over it, but it'll be mostly just those characters kind of doing their own thing. We'll see what they're doing at the moment. Okay. All right. Let's go take a look. See. Here. I'll share my screen with you, Zach. Don't mind the black screen you're all seeing right now. It is going to change. In a moment. In a moment. As I continue to set it up, I'm actually kind of nervous for this part. Alright. Almost there.
Almost.
Where is the other part? Hang on a sec. I'm figuring this out. Ah, okay. Okay. Here we go. It's me. I mean, we're in media player. Okay. Let's take a look at what our friends are up to. How about?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Let me just get up real quick.
You do know that I've got 2 degrees, both in finance. There's the boss.
That's good for you, Linda.
What's going on, brother?
Really?
Hello, Zaccaroni. The Italian mafia
Hello.
boss of the city. It's nice to finally meet you. How have your criminal
Well, yeah,
activities been?
Listen, not for the business.
Good point. I'm sorry, Linda. We must go. Come with me, Zaccaroni. Or should I call you Mr. Zaccaroni? Sir Zaccaroni. What do you prefer?
You can call me anything you want, just not leave Bridget Kidder.
I see. You're a funny man, are you? You didn't get in the elevator with me. Hey, there you are. Hello.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Yes, hello, Johnny on the spot. I'd like my Batmobile replica, please.
It's on the way.
I just talked to Johnny on the spot. Let's see, where is my
He
vehicle?
owes me money.
Oh, does
He
he?
owes me a lot of money.
I'll have a
Yep.
talk with him, don't you worry. Let's get in the car
After you?
so we can speak privately.
Here.
There we are. I have to take a
Good.
trip to the grocery store
Let's go.
for certain matters. Tell me about your criminal enterprise.
Let's say I've been throwing a few barbecues lately.
I see. Your Zacharoni special, is it? Making people crispy.
Hang on.
What are you doing, Mr. Zacharoni?
Move! There.
Well, can you please take care of the person behind us as well? Something happened. Thank you, Mr. Zacharoni. Much appreciated. Here, if you get in again with me, we can do something special.
What?
The crispify... The special crispinator. Here. I'm going to do something special now, just for you, Zacharoni. Did you see that?
Nice. I did.
That's my special. The launch. Mr. Zacharoni,
Just smiling
how
nonstop,
does my
by the way.
parking look?
This is great.
Yeah. I like it.
Good, good.
Very good. Very good. I approve.
Alright, so I need to make a quick pit stop here. Mr. Mold, do you have my money? I said, do you have my money, Mr. Mold? Not cooperating today, are we?
You have the money.
Give me your money, Mr. Mold. Don't shoot him yet.
As fast as I can.
I need you to go look at Lookout, Zacharoni. I'll take care of business here.
Yeah.
Mr. Mold, you better not make this mistake again. In fact, I'm going to make sure you don't. Alright, are you prepared to drive the Batmobile replica, Zacharoni?
I am.
Good.
Let's go.
I'm going to let you take care of this. I expect no crashes upon my vehicle. Not a single scratch. So there is... Holy fuck.
The
Zacharoni.
regular tricks. I do my
That's
job.
right.
I do my job right.
Is this one of your specialties?
Yes.
Zacharoni. We were underwater for a second, Zacharoni.
Go away.
Are you sure you're the mob boss I've heard so much about? I'm not sure we can escape this situation. Zacharoni,
What do you mean? What are you talking about, huh?
I'm terrified for my life. I can't quite tell if this is me being kidnapped correctly. There's not much I can
Boy,
do.
just listen. This is how they get you drive.
I guess you're right, Zacharoni. You know, I only got around $120 from that cashier. I'm not sure if all of this is worth it.
Oh, don't worry. You got this.
Of course we do. You wouldn't fail me on our first visit,
I am-
would you?
I am legendary in this town. You got this.
I am not used to seeing a pool from a top-down view outside of my left window. It
I
seems we've
mean-
escaped, by the way.
It's spontaneity to
There is one other thing
Yep.
I need to do.
and that is.
Come, get in. I will drive us now. Have you been watching the news lately? Zacharoni,
Yes.
the criminal network.
I have.
They're releasing the Minecraft movie. Supposedly, it stars the Jack Black. And I'll have you know, he's actually a very evil man. Perhaps even more so than I. And I hear he may be on top of Mount Chiliad. Today and today alone. We
Oh,
must go
good
take a
job.
look. Must wipe out the competition before he grows too powerful. For now. Do you see that? That was the sign. For now, you must tell me what your
I have
most
never seen.
perfect kill was.
I think there's many times I've killed this particular spider.
Oh, a spider.
There's also another kill where I was fighting a helicopter, and it was a random civilian. There was a random civilian running, and I landed the helicopter right up and murdered him.
Wow, that's
It was beautiful.
that is quite beautiful. Did the corpse make a good splash sound?
Yes.
Good.
I think he was actually into it too.
Interesting. Into being splattered and killed.
Yes.
Now that's a level of masochism I have yet to witness.
It was a little strange, but I don't judge.
I have heard this about you. Evil, but compassionate. As am I. This is needed more in our criminal underground. We need more compassion in our crime.
Of course.
Now,
We here to not man.
we are here. Let's get out and see if we can find the criminal that is Jack Black. On a sunny day. Not quite what I'd hoped for in a killing. But it's all we have. I've spotted him.
Yep.
Would you like to take the shot? Or do you want me to?
You can take the shot.
He's dressed
I'll
up
shoot it.
for another movie role. I see him right ahead. He's got a pack on. And I think that's Robert Downey
Either
Jr. next to him. Take out
I got
Robert
the left.
Downey Jr. in the green, dressed for his Dr. Doom role. I'll take care of Jack
I
Black.
got it.
3,
You count down.
2, 1. Perish. Well,
They're gone. Hold on.
I do believe the fall will take care of Dr. Doom. Yeah. Holy shit, are you okay?
Yes.
You took a little bit of a crisping there.
It's part of the job.
I see. We all take risks, don't we? Jack Black is taken care of. Now, I do believe there's no way that Robert Downey Jr. survived that fall. We'll see once the next MCU movie releases. It was nice to meet you, Mr. Zaccaroni.
Good. Hold on.
Okay, I think that's the perfect end. Well, that was that.
I will say I have no idea who Robert Downey Jr. is.
He plays Iron Man in the MCU. It's just some funny background stuff about like what's been going on with more media news, I guess. I hope everyone liked that. that little thing there.
Yeah.
Mooper said it was fantastic. A lot of laughing emojis. I think that's. I think we'll take that as a positive then. Take that as a positive. I enjoyed that. I enjoy that. It's nice to see what Cryptic and
do.
Zacharoni are up to sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I think we'll check in on them maybe every once in a while, like when we do these podcasts. When we do our pep talk podcast,
Yeah.
we'll take a little time to like check in on them every once in a while.
I agree.
Yeah, see how they're doing, see what their ventures bring them to.
Yeah.
What's going on with them. I think that'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what's up. um okay. So next we have another just regular talking segment for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little more talking. Cryptic is neat. He's kind of a scary guy. Zacharoni seems frightening also, but kind of in a different manner, I'd say. A little, maybe more accidentally frightening.
I mean, the driving was impeccable.
The driving was perfect. Absolutely. No question there. Just spot on driving there. Got them out of the situation nice and easy.
Yeah.
Mooper says, I love them. I'm very entertained. Yay, I'm glad. You know, in all honesty, I am quite excited to, at the idea of doing more roleplay and more story stuff like that and like my Rio series, Rio Raynell. I like the idea of being able to incorporate my characters more often into things. And we'll do more of these. We'll do more of these Sunday driving segments, and maybe we'll have ones where it's not Cryptic and Zacharoni, but maybe some other characters as well. And maybe not always GTA. We'll do a lot of experimentation. I think that'll be really fun to look at. Have one of these every other week. I think this is going to be a good series we got going forward. I don't know about you. I'm quite looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to seeing how all this goes. Indeedly do, as one might say.
Indeedly do.
Did you have a favorite segment of that whole thing?
I like the part where I actually missed and had to do 2 shots of the sniper rifle.
Yeah. Wait, who accidentally missed?
Not me.
Zacharoni, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite moment was this one, actually. I really like this one.
Ooh.
Let me put that behind us, actually.
No, I think my favorite moment was the little laughing bit.
Yeah, that's also pretty good. This moment's my favorite just because I think it's a perfect little frame and screenshot of like of a Zacharoni. I almost said you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Zacharoni saying "We got this" while they're both sideways in the air, and you can see like a pool like that. I think that's my favorite little moment there. We got this. Like, don't worry. And also, just if you look closely, the fucking smug smile on Zacharoni's face there. We got this. We have no problems. Yeah, no, I love that. I think that's really good.
Evil but compassionate.
Yes, evil but compassionate. That is Zacharoni. For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we had that. Yeah, celebration. I like that. Whoa! Zach, that was fucking awesome. That was awesome. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, getting down. Getting down. Getting down. So yeah, this is the first episode of this whole thing. What? Oh shit, he's dead. Well, anyways. Oh, no, you're good. This show, I think, this is the first episode, so you could also say that this is technically the alpha or the beta of the episodes. I think there will be a lot of learning and changing with each episode as we figure out how things work. Like, I kind of want to see if I can get, like, either arm tracking or maybe get into VR for myself to be more mobile as well. I think that might be a good idea. For just kind of like adding to the atmosphere and the quality of the content, I would say. Yeah. You, I looked over to the left to see the preview of the stream on the other side, and I saw you dancing again, and that was pretty good. So I am also unsure. Like, would you guys want me to upload these Sunday driving bits separately as well, or should we keep them like purely in these streams? Do you think? Should we have them as separate uploads also, or just keep them purely in these streams? That is something I'm open to suggestions on.
I think separate uploads might be
Okay,
cool.
okay. I can upload them separately then as well. Just little funny tidbits to just have around, you know? I like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted by a thing. So, so you said that you had some notes on certain literature or media or games or movies or whatever you want to talk about.
Oh yeah. What community segment? I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we are in the media segment now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do that.
First of all, I want to talk about something that's pertinent that is like going on now.
Okay.
Can we talk about how PlayStation released information on the new PS5 Pro? That's $700.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up, honestly.
It's got no disc.
No disc? Huh.
No disc. $700. I believe it's got like a lot of storage space in it, which is like okay,
You know,
cool. You're good.
I'm sure there's some reason for it, but I am very curious about this whole thing, this like trend of technology removing like core features. Like one of the ones of being like, I remember being super upset when like phones decided to remove the headphone jack. You had to like have a whole freaking adapter to plug in headphones to phones, and now we have like consoles removing disc ports or whatever. It is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where all that comes from.
I mean, the world is like slowly trying to move discs.
Like, I mean, yeah, I guess we are using discs a lot less, but like, is there some sort of thing that people are trying to like? Is there like some technological reason behind it? I wonder.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Laura's in the chat. Oh my gosh, Laura! Heck yeah, we love you. Fucking Laura. Hell yeah. Hey, Laura. So no disc, throws computer at skateboard on the ground. Throws it at the skateboard. I like that. But you know, it is strange. Funny enough, like on that line of thinking, like, so Jodi and I have been wanting a PlayStation 5 for a while, but yeah, they're so freaking expensive. Trinity, my sister, actually just got a PlayStation 5, but ended up having to spend $750 on it because the first time she tried to buy it, it was scammed. It was a scam, and she couldn't get her money back. And so she had to try to buy it again a second time. It was like the scam was like $250, and then try to buy it again, and this one was the full like $500, and ended up spending $750 total for that, and that wasn't even for the Pro, which like sucks.
The PS5s are they still hard to come by?
I don't know if they're hard to come by. It's just like people want them cheaper, so they go to things like eBay or like online marketplaces and stuff where it's easier to get scammed, which is understandable to do because like that's where Jodi and I tried to look for a while, but they're still super expensive. But like she saw one for $250, went for it, and never got anything. The person deleted their account and everything, and because of the marketplace she was using, she couldn't get any of her money back.
Yeah.
So she spent $250 on nothing, and then another $500 on actually getting the PlayStation. So in total, spending like $750, which is depressing. That has to happen. I know when Jodi and I tried to get one, we also tried to do. I think we did it in eBay and also got basically scammed. But Jodi was able to get her money back for that one, luckily. But since then, we haven't tried again because all of them are so expensive. So it's tough.
I got scammed about 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I went to buy a gaming PC before I got my laptop.
Oh
I
yeah.
bought a PC for like I think $250. And
Mm.
it claimed to have i7, 2 terabytes of storage.
Mm.
Uh, uh, didn't even work.
Yeah, that sucks.
Didn't it had i3. It had 2 terabytes of storage. It had 32 gigabytes of RAM,
Mm.
but just didn't work.
Yeah. I've been wanting a new graphics
uh,
card, but also like as per everything, it's all just so expensive. Barely got any
yeah.
money in the first place. Um, so I just also want to say, yeah, Laura is Shiba Ranger in the chat. Um, she's one of my IRL friends and is really cool. So like I see a lot of you saying hi, yeah, hell yeah, big hi, big hugs. Hello, Laura, Shiba Ranger, you're awesome. It's been a while. It's
Shout
nice
out
to
to
see you
Laura.
here. Um,
Do people even say shout out
what?
anymore?
What?
Do people say shout out anymore?
Shout out? I guess
Yeah.
so. I feel like it is less common, but I do think people
I
still say it.
I I hear big ups
Big
more.
ups, huh?
If
I'm all back. I'm all behind on all that lingo.
me
um,
too.
I feel like people aren't using shout out as like a noun anymore, but they are using it as a verb. Like, hey, shout out to this. But
Yeah.
I guess I don't even know if that's really a verb. But people aren't saying like,
So
hey, can I have a shout out like that? I feel like that's not really being said as much.
yeah. Speaking of disk space, can we talk about why Call of Duty the new one is like
Oh God, yeah.
I think like 600 gigabytes or something
600
like
gigabytes.
that?
I need to look this up. So, COD.
It's not 600, 300.
Okay, that's more, I think,
One,
in line with some of the more recent games. Um,
one of those hundreds, 603. I think it's
I'm searching
I've
it
heard
up.
both. But
309
yeah,
gigabytes, which
yeah.
is enormous.
Still,
Yeah, no,
that's what
that
she did.
I do wonder
Still,
where all that goes. Like, is it mostly just textures and like extra models and stuff? Because I know like
well,
Black Ops Cold War has like, oh, you can download a separate thing, which is the high quality models compared to the regular models. But I think that's all still like included in there. It's just so much.
I saw a YouTube short about it, and they were kind of making fun of it, and the person's like, well, it goes towards all the old maps, the old gameplay style. Uh, well, we're including all the old stuff. Why aren't people happy anymore?
Hmm. Yeah, I
And
don't. I
it's like good.
I almost question like why. How would just a single map take up that much space though? Like I guess it would, it could, but like they gotta learn
I,
how to prioritize. Because I do think there is a degree, like people make fun of graphics and stuff in games, but also I do think like when they're bad, when they're not like peak good, but I do feel like the total dissatisfaction with a lot of games, it goes more towards the gameplay rather than the graphics. Like you can
yeah,
have a game with bad graphics and good gameplay, and that will be less good, but it'll be received better than a game with um like good graphics and bad gameplay.
that's the argument I heard
Yeah, that's just
about with
my take
Starfield.
on it. With what?
Yeah, with Starfield.
I don't know much about it,
Uh,
but
I
I've heard it
haven't played
has
it.
silliness in it.
I just know people say that. Oh, the graphics are good, but the gameplay is
Mm,
trash.
yeah.
Um, yeah,
That is big suck. Um,
yeah. Speaking of big stuff, Minecraft, Minecraft movie.
that's the most intimidating thing. We need like a Vine boom or like a dun 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 after someone says, "Speaking of good of big suck." We need like a warning just to show up on screen. Like it just zooms in on my face and I go like, "Oh."
Oh, oh,
Speaking of big suck.
what sound is that from? Is that college humor that goes like, huh?
Huh? I don't remember. I don't know
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. But yeah, what's going on with
Oh,
Minecraft?
The movie.
Oh, you mean the movie specifically? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
why Jack Black just like signed off on it.
I mean, I'm not surprised it's Jack Black. I think a lot of people are surprised. I did see stuff years ago where like Jack Black did like the audiobook for it. And at the time I felt like that was hilarious. And I still think that's kind of funny. But
Yeah.
having him in the movie and having Jason Momoa in the movie in particular, like both of them, it feels weird. But also like live action, that feels weird as well. There's this tendency, like absolutely, that has been showing up a lot, where just like a lot of media will lean towards having recognizable actors. Like recognizability is a big thing. Like that's why Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom again after playing Iron Man. That's why like people will like the Call of Duty games will bring back those recognizable maps, because it's just like a lot of like feeding off of nostalgia style stuff. Like Halo Infinite
Yeah.
decided to go like completely old school kind of. Like visually at least it tried to, and aesthetically. It's just, and like this is going like, well, people would recognize Jack Black, they wouldn't recognize Billy Jimbo from down the street, who can do really good voice acting,
Yeah.
but they'll know Jack Black. It's like how
Yeah.
Chris Pratt was voicing everything. I think there's been this comparison that Jack Black is like the new Chris Pratt in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of nostalgia, I've been this not really nostalgia, but I've been thinking about like my favorite games
Mm-hmm.
of my favorite video games,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like multiple different lists. There's like games with good stories.
Mm-hmm.
There's nostalgia, and there's like just general great games.
Yeah.
And one game I recently played has become on the top 10 list of just all-time great games.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. You talked about it in our last Minecraft stream the other day.
Yeah.
Sayonara.
Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Wild Hearts. Yep, that's it.
Gosh,
More like
dang, that game
wild
was so good.
farts. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Haha. I'm funny.
This also goes to the announcements. I got an announcement regarding that game, but yeah, that game is just like it's a game that I bought off a whim
Mm-hmm.
because I was looking at GameSpy and I'm like, oh, this game's kind of cheap. Looks interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what it is. So I bought it, and I wasn't really planning to play it like until a long while,
Mm-hmm.
but I did a stream where I was just playing like random games.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the hell not? Let's
Yeah.
try to see. I mean, it's less than a gigabyte.
Oh wow. I don't think I knew that part.
So it's like 600 kilobytes, something like
Megabytes
that.
probably.
It not kilobytes. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
I can
probably
check
megabytes.
right now.
If it was kilobytes, I'd be like,
I could check.
what?
I can check right
The
now.
minuscule game.
No, not Wild Hearts. It is oh, okay, I was wrong. 921 megabytes.
Okay. That is still less than a gigabyte.
Still.
That's pretty impressive.
Still, I quickly downloaded it, and I played the entire game on that stream. It's like an hour-long game, but it's so much. It's got so much. The soundtrack, like you have to listen to the soundtrack separately to kind of know what the words are saying and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the soundtrack is like just adds so much more to it.
Yeah. It seems cool. You've had a lot of good things to say about it.
Yeah. It's all left into interpretation,
Mm-hmm.
which is really interesting. Because it tells a story to you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like reading a book with no words.
Yeah.
Or like watching. Sorry.
It's like visual storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Um,
And
like I said, I've heard like so much. I, I heard so much different perspectives of it, and I have my own perspective of it. And yeah, good.
oh, I was just gonna say, like, I know you've mentioned also that it has some like very likely queer characters and like a main trans character.
Yep. Um, the entire cast is female except for one character.
Sweet, love it.
Um, that's not female. Uh, yeah. The only one male character, and the rest of the cast is female characters. Um, it's got, like I said, it's visual storytelling,
Yeah,
which it's up to your perspective, but it kind of makes it obvious that you're playing as a trans character. Uh,
I do
for
like that.
one, in the opening cutscene, your character, I believe, is wearing trans-colored socks
Sweet.
or gay-colored socks.
Okay.
Um, uh, lesbian color, sorry.
Okay.
Lesbian color socks.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, my apologies, I misspoke.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
The game is about, it presents itself as a game about heartbreak, and the fact that all characters, are like female characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious it's a lesbian story.
Sweet. I love those. I like myself a good lesbian.
The some of the trans stuff is your character like change form.
Changing form.
Yeah,
Cool.
changes her form twice, I believe. But it's like I said, there's so much. There's like a lot of the game has tarot cards. And there's actually a video about someone reading the game through a tarot card reading.
Interesting.
It's so cool.
That sounds like an interesting
And,
aesthetic. I've seen some screenshots from it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should pull some up.
It's such a beautiful game too, and there's a few articles of trans females speaking about the game as well. And their experience and how they view it. I've seen, I want to say like 20 playthroughs
Whoa.
of the game.
That's pretty hefty.
In the past 3 days.
How long is the
I can't see
game?
different people's perspective. It's only an hour long.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I want to see different people's perspectives.
Yeah.
Like there's some people who like kind of get to narrate what they think about the game.
Yeah.
And there's some people who are like, "Oh, this is a cool game." Nothing
There's like,
else.
all right, there we go. That I'm done.
Yeah. Like but there's a few people who's actually cried during the game.
I like the aesthetic. It's got that bisexual lighting going on. Classic
the game
stuff.
is like purple blue everywhere.
That's cool.
But yeah, like I that game has become on my top 10 favorite games list of all time.
That's pretty big,
Such a good
honestly.
game. It's right next to Gone Home.
Wow.
And if you have not played Gone Home, you are fucking missing out.
You're a fuck. If you haven't played Gone Home, you're a fuck. I was a fuck for like 24 years until Zach turned me into not a fuck. I'm putting a bunch of art of the game on screen, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, it does look cool. I like the look of it. I'm curious about it.
Yeah.
I want to see the themes.
Oh,
It seems like it's pretty theme heavy and fun. This is
Yeah,
not
the
sponsored,
game
by the
has
way.
no-
Zach just really likes this game.
yeah. it's got no dialogue except the narrator,
Mm-hmm.
and the narrator is someone named Queen Latifah.
Isn't that like a
Uh,
real person?
I think so.
Queen
I think
Latifah.
so.
Jody, do you
Yeah.
know that person?
Queen Latifah's an actress, yes.
Okay. And she's like in this game?
Okay. Yeah,
Huh.
she's a narrator.
Interesting.
It, the game's so good. 100% recommend it. Not
Okay.
sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored. Um, so I think we can move on now to our next segment.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it's all set up and ready to go. Okay. So our next segment is, let's see, it's called the Creator Cone. In this one, we are going to have a guest show up. This guest for this week is going to be Johanny Banani Ranny, otherwise known as Jodi. Oh, that's good. That's perfect, actually. That's how I need to do it. That's how I need to say your name from now on.
Say it again?
Johanny Banani Ranny, otherwise known as Jodi.
Okay, sure.
Oh, oh. Hang on, I gotta get some more of the imagery all set up.
Or Johanna.
Johanna, no. Yes, exactly. I gotta figure out how to rotate something. Not that much, though. Okay, it's fine.
That's what she said.
What do you mean? What do I take from that? I don't know what to take from that. Here we go.
Also,
No, don't you dare. Here, okay. There's Jodi coming out from underneath the desk with the creator cone. You were supposed to wear it, but you didn't put it on right, and that's okay. Hey, Jodi, how you doing? You want to introduce yourself? You're here all the time anyways, but
Hi,
introduce yourself.
I'm Johanny Banani Ranny Jodi, apparently.
No.
Also known as Jodi.
No.
What?
Johanny Banani Rennie, otherwise known as Jodi.
Johanny Banani Ranny, otherwise known as Jodi. Thank you for telling me my name.
You're welcome. I'm happy to help. How are you doing?
I'm pretty tired. I had a job interview today, and that was exhausting.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense there. Like Zach said, good luck.
Thank you.
You think you got it?
I don't know. I think I did well, but it's so hard for me to read how they reacted to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we'll see. We'll see. By the way, Jodi's my girlfriend. If that wasn't already obvious.
I am?
What?
What?
Hang on.
How long has this been true?
Did you see it?
No one else is gonna get that.
Nope, no one is. Yeah, no, I'm like
The implication that I'm your girlfriend chilled me to my core.
oh, thank you. Congratulations from Zach over there. Most people already know that, but once again, this is for like people who are new here, in case anyone is here that's new. I'm gonna make you put this thing on, Jodi. By the way, you need to be wearing this cone. This is just like you to not put it on your head, actually. There we go. There you go.
It's official.
It's official. We got the creator cone. Jodi, how's that looking? There's the screen over there behind us changed at some point.
It sure looks like a cone.
It's the creator cone. What do you create, Jodi?
Yeah.
What do I create?
I
stream with you.
You stream with me. That's something you create.
I am theoretically I produce like writing. I haven't really done much. But
Yeah.
In theory.
A world builder, also.
A world builder. I am the DM in our forthcoming tabletop game.
Yeah.
And also, I guess technically in the one that we already played, that was very brief, The Quiet Year.
Yeah.
Everyone should go listen to The Quiet Year. The first episode it starts a little rough, but then it gets really good.
Yeah. It starts a little rough because it was very confusing. We're all confused.
Yes.
Yes, basically that. So normally with this segment, when we have a guest on, I'll have them like just kind of talk about themselves, advertise themselves a little bit, and then see how what they've been up to, and then also like take a look at some clips and stuff from them and from ourselves, and maybe from some collabs we've done. But this time, Jodi has always been here basically, so we're going to be taking some look at a look at some clips that Jodi has been in on the channel already.
I have a clip.
You have a clip with Jodi?
Yep.
Okay. Here, I have one.
Yep.
First. You can send me it. Is that okay?
It's the most. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It's the most popular clip.
The most popular clip, you say?
The one I always mention.
I feel like it's escaping me right now, but it shouldn't be. I feel like I should know what you're talking about. But unfortunately, I'm confuzzled.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Copy. And send it to the Pepper.
Hang on while I set up the ability to look at it.
My favorite clip.
I'm setting up the ability to look at it.
Alright.
It's having difficulty showing up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here's a clip featuring Jodi and me when we were playing Call of Duty Cold War. It is a pretty good one. Zach, I forgot to share my screen with you again. Let me make it so you can see what's going on here.
Okay.
Not that one. Hang on. Okay. Okay, you want to take a look at this clip? Let's take a look at this clip. This is a good one.
I'm gonna kill him. I wanna kill him. I'm gonna get you.
Capture.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Seems like MI6 and Adler have different thought processes.
So,
So here we are.
I need to do that again.
Are you gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Zach, is this the one you sent also? It is.
It's funny every time.
Jodi, come on. Are you okay?
It's really funny.
You're a little.
The animation is really funny.
What's gonna please? Jodi losing her mind, please. Genuinely.
so, here we are.
Please.
You and I.
Stanley.
Go ahead. Take me. It's what you are doing, is it not?
Jodi.
Okay, fine.
Screech.
This one for real. This one for real.
Is it? Is it gonna be for real?
It's for real. It's for real.
Here we are.
That's when I lost my mind here.
It's not my fault. They made the animation too funny.
It's like if you shot him, it makes more sense for him to go back that
Yeah.
way. But if it's because you're hitting him and then he gets.
I'm not even. It doesn't even feel like I'm hitting him that hard.
No, he's just delayed and goes like, ugh.
Ugh.
Jodi, you have a problem.
Who's gonna not try to like break this kind of thing?
Just capture him already. I've heard him say this so many times. Jodi. I've heard him say this so many times. That's
So here we are.
That's some good stuff. So here we are. See, no, that was the funny thing is, Zach, is that's the clip I had ready as well, and apparently that was also the one you sent to me. So that I think that's pretty good. Snacks, you guys should make clips. Send clips into my Discord server in Pepper Clips, because if you do, maybe they'll be featured in this little segment we do here.
Yeah. So here we are.
we have more as well.
Oh, okay, fine. If you must do this to me.
Give you.
Good job. Oh, I feel like Jade probably hasn't heard my Minnesota accent. I lived in Minnesota for 5 years.
I just feeling like I know Jade. I think she might lose her mind a little bit.
Oh, Jade, do you like it?
Just frowny face.
Good job. Oh, I feel like Jade probably hasn't heard my Minnesota accent.
Okay, it started over. That one's really good. And we have more as well.
By the way, that is literally what a lot of people in Minnesota sound like. Although I was doing it like a slightly exaggerated version, but still.
Let's see what other clips we have with Jodi in it. Wow, wow, wow.
Doctor Who.
Oh my god! Oh my god, the back of your feet!
What the hell?
This isn't right! This isn't right!
That's
Jodi.
never happened before!
Fix it!
You're just looking at her own ass! What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's
Still
like
happening! What the hell?
Wait, can you just turn around and look at your butt at all times?
Yeah.
You got a dysfunctional clone.
I don't think we can normally do that.
No, we can't.
That's
You got a
so
dysfunctional
funny.
clone body, Jodi.
The ass
This
watcher.
isn't supposed to be this way. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
it's so bad.
Why is it like that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Really good, really good.
Talos Principle 2 did have its moments.
It did, it did. We had a lot of fun with it, even if
Yeah.
the end of the story was kind of like, eh.
Oh my god, yeah. It was...
Let's see if there's any other good
I recently
ones.
bought
I can rant about the end.
I recently bought the first one.
Oh, the first one's good. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. Another one.
The second one's also good, to be fair. Like, I'm not, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon, the ones that won't evolve their baby Pokemon because they're too cute and they don't want them to evolve.
Yeah.
No, that's it. It just kind of makes
okay.
me think of that.
Okay.
But capitalism is so cute. I don't want it to evolve.
Capitalism is literally my comfort character.
Oh. 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 You killed me.
I killed
You
you.
killed me.
I hate that. I hate that you said that, Jodi.
I've heard people say very similar shit to that, like,
Capitalism is
unironically.
literally my comfort character.
No.
Jodi 2024. Oh my god.
No, you can't mean it, Jodi. You can't actually say that and mean it.
There are people who, like, not literally that, but something that's very similar I've heard unironically.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let's find one more that would be pretty good. Let's see if we can find one more. Ah, this one's probably good.
What? I don't remember what this one is. Yourself in pain for your entertainment. And you can also support by becoming a member. Membership comes with all kinds of yourself in pain for your.
One last tickle. That's perfect, I think. All right, there you go.
Are you done humiliating me yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Capitalism is my comfort character, Jodi. Yeah, we did actually quote that. It's a perfect quote from Jodi. Ugh,
Yeah.
crypto influencers be like. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, but no, Jodi is amazing, and oh, let's see here. I guess it's already been 15 minutes. Do you have anything else you want to add about yourself or about being the creator on the creator guest star segment?
Tune into Lesbians Love on Fridays. We have a lot of fun. We're gonna start playing Super Bunny Man, which I'm told is a funny game.
Yeah, we're gonna probably call it Super Bunny, parentheses, whoa, end parentheses, man.
Okay, cool.
Like, Super
I-
Bunny, whoa, man.
Thank you for not letting the game misgender me.
Super
I don't
Bunny
care about
lesbians.
misgendering you.
Super Bunny lesbians.
Oh,
Oh, that's good actually.
Super Bunny
I
lesbians.
just remembered. I just
Yeah?
remembered one short clip. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay,
I
okay.
gotta send this to you. This is important.
Mooper says a fantastic mom. You are a fantastic mom to Mooper.
Thank you.
Squirted Mooper
This
out.
is an important clip.
Oh, Zach's sending one more clip.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Jodi, you have to give a compliment. Hang on.
No, you're
the gamer. Hang on. Hang on. Jodi, you have to give a compliment.
No,
You're the gamer.
I'm about to go into an
You're the
explanation
gamer.
of all those things.
You're the gamer.
Hey Zach, I don't know what to say because I've given you so many comfy compliments. I don't know what new things I can say. I really appreciate you as a friend. I am. Oh no! You tricked me! You tricked me! No!
Jodi, you have to give a compliment. Wow. Wow. Absolutely annihilated Jodi. I can't believe you'd say that to Zach. You're such a bad person. Befriending Zach. Wow. Do you have anything to say for yourself? You have anything to say for yourself?
Fuck you, Zach.
Whoa, fuck you, Zach. All right. Oh, Zach's really laughing. He really liked that.
Can't believe you tricked me like that.
It was pretty good.
What are not friends for if you're gonna fucking trick me like
Yeah.
that? Come on.
But no, that's what not friends are for, is tricking and
No.
all this. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And
I
saying,
have a
"Fuck
little
you,"
more
and-
respect for my not friends. I don't know.
No, that's the problem though.
Oh, I see.
That's the problem here, Jodi. Okay, it was nice to have you on as a guest, Jodi. Thanks for stopping by for a few. And by stopping by, I mean like just starting to talk because you're still sitting behind me this whole time.
It was fun.
What are friends who not get?
What's that?
I said, what are friends who not gaslighting?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, this was fun. Let's do it again when I'm not really tired. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, luckily it was only 15
Oh, yeah.
minutes, so I
That's
think
true,
we're
that's
okay.
true, that's true.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Yay!
Yay.
It's been two busy days back to back. Like I think both yesterday and today, Jodi and I have both like not stopped moving since we woke up. Clap,
Yeah.
clap, 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 clap. I like your nail polish, Zach. You look good.
Good luck on your job interview.
It happened.
job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you get the job.
Oh, thank you very much. I
Yeah.
hope I get it too.
Gaslight, gatekeep, Zach boss. So true. So true. All right. So now we will move to our fifth and final segment, direct to chat, where we will just talk directly to chat. I gotta make some like stingers or something like this for these final segments here, or for like all these segments here. I gotta make some like graphics that show up. In any case, though, direct to chat. All right, chat. How's everybody doing? For this last segment, we're just for the next 15 minutes or so, we are going to talk directly to you, see how you're doing, and just like reply to as much chat as possible. How is everybody? How's everybody's day been? Have you been good? Mooper says, "Hope you get it, Mama Jodi." Hell yeah, Mama Jodi, Mama Jodes. I feel like that works, Mama Jodes. By the way, speaking of Mama Jodes, we have found out that Jodi is actually now Big Bad Jode.
Where do we even begin explaining that?
We don't. Big Bad Chode. I didn't even mean to say that.
Okay.
Jode's Chode mode. In any case. Yeah. Big Bad Jode. Oh, it's being repeated in chat. It's spreading. But yeah, no, this has been fun. I hope everyone's been enjoying these streams. How has everybody been doing? How have you enjoyed this first episode of Pep Talk? Laura says, "I'm doing good. I just recently had a pay raise at the end of last month, so I'm happy about that. I also tried to make bagels from scratch and failed. Well, I mean, I'm glad there was a positive. I'm sorry the bagels from scratch thing didn't work. But I'm really happy for you for getting a pay raise. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Laura. Yay. Do the clap animation again. Do the clap animation. Also, we gotta make Jodi go away. There, yeah. Yeah, get back under there. If I do this, it looks funny. Wait. If I do this, it's gonna look really funny. No. Death just says, "Oh." Before says, "Oh my." What? What?
Pepper, no.
It was the back of your head. It's okay.
Pepper, no.
Look, wait, hang on. You can only face forwards, so it's fine. Nothing actually could have happened. You can only face forwards. Oh, and then like also Laura saying thanks for the hugs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, I'm happy you got the pay raise. That is really good. You deserve it. You deserve even more, honestly. You deserve to be happy, Laura. And I'm glad you got a pay raise. I'm sorry the bagels didn't work out. But it's just one step into forwards until you get them right, you know? You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you, Laurels. Is someone gonna match my freak? Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what just happened. Be happy, pet pet. There we go. Comfy pettings. Yeah. Comfy pettings. This has been a good length for a stream, honestly. I mean, we're still going. We have this whole segment's 15 minutes long. We're only like 4 minutes into it, but I think this has been really good. I've actually quite enjoyed this podcast. I've been nervous about it because I wasn't sure exactly how it would go, but I think this has turned out quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
For first episode, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I was like kind of rushing in some of my preparations right before the stream started. I've been working on this for several hours today, just setting stuff up. And then also last week setting some stuff up. The whole Cryptic and Zacharoni thing was recorded last week. And I think we were both looking forward to showing that and sharing that with all of you. We weren't sure originally if that was going to be something we would do live or like pre-recorded. I'm glad we did pre-recorded because we got to have some funny little edits there and make it extra enjoyable, but who knows, maybe someday in the future we'll also do live versions of that. I think like I said, this has been a successful thing. We have a lot of guest ideas for people that can show up. We have like a whole list of people, a whole long list. We want to get
we got a list.
Yeah, we want like Pi in here, Minra, Haru, Kerbals, Miyobi. We want to get a bunch of people in here as guests. We'll have to ask all of them and see how it all goes. Laura says, the bobbing reminded me of a TikTok audio, the one that's like, I've been a nasty girl. That's not the same one, right? As the someone gonna match my freak. Is that the same audio or is that a different one? I've been on TikTok a lot lately, and also a lot lately it's been much more stressful. I don't know if TikTok is getting like more stressful or if I just have slid over to like a worse, less enjoyable side of TikTok. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Yeah, same song. I usually just hear the someone gonna match my freak part of it. Moopy Not knows it's a song. It's a song that's going around on TikTok. I like how songs have evolved to just being TikTok songs. There's songs and there's TikTok songs. Shop? There's also a shop, yeah.
Apparently,
the shop is like Jodi got one dress off of it and it was super cheap and it feels cheap texture wise, but it looks really good. And it was good. It looks great on Jodi. On the other hand, though, also like at least a third of like the TikTok videos I get now are just like ads, or people like they are TikToks made by people, but they're like specifically sponsorships, or people going like, "Hey, buy my thing," or "Hey, buy this person's thing," which has gotten quite annoying and also kind of like made me enjoy TikTok a bit less because I want to see the silly funnies. I want to be there for the silly funnies. Yeah. I want like 10% maybe, if that, like serious things about like news and world stuff going on, and then 90% like silly funnies. But right now it's like I'd say it's like 30% ads, 50%, 30% ads, like 50% silly, or not 50% serious stuff and like news stuff, and then only 20% silly funnies. I need more of the silly funnies. Laura says, I saw someone on there try to sell an electric kettle as if it's the new crazy invention, lol. I've had one for years. That is strange, yeah. And also so many of them are like that annoying thing where it's like, hey, I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely sorry to anyone who bought this already. But this thing that we're selling is now like the price of a water bottle. It's like I'm not actually apologizing. It's just an advertising technique to be like, oh my gosh, a lot of people bought this at a more expensive price, but now I can buy it at a less expensive price, when there's probably not actually been any price change.
speaking of TikTok, I've been watching a bunch of YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
One of my favorite YouTube shorts. Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure they're on TikTok. There's a he's a 90-year-old, 91-year-old man.
Uh huh.
Who's in the UK,
Uh huh.
and I think his uh his granddaughter makes him food
Hmm.
based off different places of the world, and has him try it, and he's always so like happy and like he tries food, and he says he says it's busted.
It's bussin'. Bussin' or bustin'?
Bust. I think busting.
Oh, jeez.
Well, like
That lingo.
it's so adorable to watch.
That is
It's
nice.
so adorable.
I also,
Yeah.
I want more wholesome stuff. I think when I first got onto TikTok, it was like a majority of the stuff I saw were silly funnies and also like wholesome things. And I so badly need that back. Like, a good segment of last year also, when I was like not doing well, because like the end of last year was kind of not great. I was having a lot of troubles with stuff, but like and a lot of that was me like just being in bed, not being able to move, like, you know, classic depression style stuff. But I would go onto TikTok and watch stuff, and some things were like really silly funny, and some things were really wholesome, and that really helped, honestly. I remember even like texting one person's account, like messaging them saying like, "Hey, just want to say genuinely your stuff has like helped, so thank you," because it was someone who was just posting like purely wholesome stuff, and that was nice.
Yeah.
Laura also in chat says, "It's okay, Loopy. It's a thing that you can plug into the outlet and boil water with for tea or soup." I want to call Moopy Loopy Moopy now. Moopy Loopy Loopy Moopy. There's Moopy, there's Mooper, and there's Loopy Moopy. Loopy Moopy Mooper. I love that.
There's the moops.
The Moops.
The moops.
The Moopus. Moopus. That one also sounds really good. Moopus.
The Moopus. The Moopus.
Loopy Moopy Mooper. Yeah. That's adorable. The Moopus is more really silly.
The Moopus.
Moopy says, hee, Moopy like Loopy. Loopy Moopy Mooper. The Moopiest. Hell yeah, the Loopy Moopy Mooper. It's so fun to play with words in that way. Lupus. Rest in peace, immune system. Oh man. Yeah, poor immune systems. Laura says, I follow a bunch of kawaii stimboard accounts. They're very relaxing. That's nice. I've started to follow a couple of like ASMR like satisfying accounts, which are good. But like they're not really like wholesome as much as they are just kind of like, they're relaxing but not like, I need some like good wholesome stuff, and also like silly laughs that are like, I don't know, I need some good old giggles. I need some laughs. We'll see though. I don't know if it is like something where I've chat. Actually, how about you? All of you, if any of you are on TikTok, has it changed for you too, or is it just like, have I like slid onto a weird part of TikTok, do you think? I want to know. I don't know if this is like something I can like look into. Mooper says, my ASMR is listening to friends and all of y'all. I do need to do another ASMR stream. I need to do that. Speaking of which, is the super chat thing here? Oh, I see. Bam! That's supposed to be up there. I don't know why it wasn't. We have a donation goal, so if you want to see Jodi do a solo stream, then consider supporting, because it also helps us survive and have food and all that stuff that's important.
Yeah.
Laura says, oh, it's definitely changed. Ah, that sucks. It was very different than it was in 2020. Which is interesting, because I do see a lot of people, like, on TikTok currently going, like, oh, look at all the like, cringy stuff we were doing in 2020 or 2021 or even 2022. And it's like, it was cringy, but it was good. It was life. If you ever need a funny hashtag to look under, I suggest core. Okay, I'm curious about that. The reason I brought up this thing, though, again, the Jodi solo stream, is because ASMR was brought up, and once this donation goal is complete, I'm going to do, the next donation goal is going to be, Oh my gosh.
Moopy.
Mooper, thank you so much.
Moops.
Thank you so much, Mooper. Oh my gosh. Mooper gifted 10
Oh, no moops.
memberships. Holy heck. Laura. Oh, I thought Laura got one. Never mind. Laura, you didn't get one. I'm sorry. I thought just because it was there. Miyobi got one, though. And Delta got one. Yeah, that's so awesome. Thank you so much, Moopy. Thank you so much. Okay, I need to move this alert box so it's, like, here. Look at all that. Look at all that. Thank you so much. That's, like, $30, I think. Thank you. I should update this then so it says that, because, like, the Super Chat goals are separate from memberships. But, you know, I think I should add to it. So 30. So it's 43. 143. 100. No, 150. 143. 05. Okay. There you go. It's been updated to account for that. It's been updated. Laura says, oh my gosh, it's okay, Lo. Yeah, it's given out randomly. You can't actually, like, choose who it goes to. There you go. It's been updated. Thank you, Mooper. Now we only have $7 until we get the Jodi solo stream. $7. And then we can get a Jodi solo stream. But yes, thank you to all of those gifted. That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Hugs, Laurel. Laura. Laurels. I like saying Laurels. Remember that thing, like, Yanny. Laurel. Was it Yanny? What, is it Yanny? Laurel. Or something like that. Jada was also one of the people? I didn't see that.
$7, you say?
Yes. Wait, was Jade in the list there? Oh yeah, Baked on Beans! Hell yeah! Just a new profile picture, that's why I didn't see it. So...
$7, you say?
Yes. $7. So, Jade and Miyobi and Delta got some memberships. That's pretty good. Mooper says, no problem, Mama Peppa. Ayo, Zach. Ayo, Zach. Hey, Zach. I like how these are still going, by the way. The alert box has to catch up with all the all the memberships given. Thank you. I wonder if someone like, I'm not saying to do this because you need your money, chat, but if someone donated like 100 memberships, I wonder how long that would take. I wonder how long that would take just to go through. It'd be like making this sound nonstop. Anyways, I think that's been enough time for the whole thing with, I don't know, I think that's been enough time for the direct-to-chat segment. We've been going for an hour and 56 minutes, and when this direct-to-chat segment has been like 16 minutes, so that's perfect. So we can start ending the stream, I think.
Well, what about announcements?
Announcements. Yeah, do you have any announcements?
After I get back, we're going to...
Oh my gosh. Zach. Then it just came up.
At some point, Jodi's gonna do a solo stream, and we're gonna do 7 Out Wild Hearts on my channel.
Hell yeah. Jodi, it's happened.
Oh, wow.
We're at 150. It just happened.
Yes.
Mooper and Zach.
I guess we have to decide what game I'm going to play.
We do.
I've been assuming get over it, but I can do...
Zach says do Minesweeper.
No. We'll discuss this more. Maybe, like... I know it's like the end of the stream. Maybe on Lesbians Love this week we'll make a poll or something.
We can talk about it a bit now since there's some people in chat and like it's a podcast if you want.
Okay.
But first, Zach was doing some announcements, so we'll get through that first.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Also, thank you, Zach, by the way.
Yeah. No worries. When I get back from my trip, we're gonna do at some point we're going to do 7 Out Wild Hearts on my Twitch channel because I want to replay the game, and I want to have Pepper experience it.
Hell yeah.
Probably Jodi if Jodi's interested.
Jodi, would you like to join Zach and I for a stream of playing Sayonara Wild Hearts. It's an hour-long game.
Potentially.
It's very gay.
It's very gay. It has a trans main character.
That's cool. Maybe.
Joey's on the maybe. Okay, but yeah, no, I think that'll be fun. That's an announcement. Yeah, Sayonara Wild Hearts. Zach and I will play that on Zach's Twitch, which, by the way, everyone should go and check out.
And I was gonna pepper about this sometime in November or October, late October. I might do a marathon stream. It's not going to be a subathon or a tipathon or anything of that sort. It's just going to be a week long. It's a week long, 12 hours a day stream, and it's just going to be the motive of it is just to see if I can do it. And I'm not gonna take it seriously. Like if I want to quit, I can quit. But yeah, I'm planning to do that. I'm gonna plan a lot of collects, and yeah, that's gonna be the thing.
Hell yeah! I look forward to that happening, and also yes, I am going to be watching you to make sure you don't push yourself too much because your mental health is important, and I know how streaming too much can make that a little messy. It's work, so you gotta take it carefully. So yes. Also, I put Zach's Twitch in the description below. If you want to reload the page, you'll be able to see it, or you can check the pinned message that I just put in the chat, so you can see Zach's stuff. Because he is awesome. He's one of my best friends, and you should absolutely check him out and see all the stuff he does.
That's a dude.
What?
I said I'm just a dude.
You're a cool fucking dude. That's what you are. Mooper says, yes, no pushing yourself too hard, Zach. Yeah, Zach, you fucking dude. You fucking bitch dude. I want to see if I can, like... Did that make things look a little better? It did a little bit. Okay. I moved things. I adjusted. Wait, I'm going to do it again. There you go. There you go. I've adjusted things. Okay. So I think now is a good time... Oh, I made you shorter than me. I think you were taller than me before. Watch this. Look. What is this? What is this nonsense? The room moves? Whoa! Now we get a different angle. Different angle for a bit. Angle. Yeah.
I have an idea to do for the screen behind us.
Uh-huh.
I'm a very bad tourist, so I might take pictures on my trip.
Okay.
And yeah.
That'd be cool. Pepper is camera girl. I am. Look, we can rotate around Zach. Watch this. Look at this cool guy. He stands inside tables. Look at that. Look at this cool fucking guy. This guy's awesome. There we go. Okay. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I genuinely really like this episode. This was great. Yesterday's stream was great. As for announcements on my end, Thursday will be no stream. That's tomorrow. Thursday's no stream. Friday is oh look at those jams. Friday is Jodi and I starting Super Bunny Lesbians. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be jumping around, making really funny stuff. Jodi and I are gonna be extremely annoying to each other, and I think that's hilarious. And then on Saturday is going to be an art stream, which I haven't done in a while. And then also we'll be planning for Jodi to do a solo stream, which I'm looking forward to as well. So thank you everybody so much for watching. You're all wonderful, beautiful people, and I love you so much. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. If you do, get special benefits like emotes, badges, shoutouts, and even the possibility of joining me in Minecraft and in my Minecraft realm. Let's take a look at my current members. Thank you to my Tier 3 Full Tummy Moopy Star. And thank you so much for the membership donations today as well. Thank you to my Tier 2 Treat, Jay Hill. And thank you to my Tier 1 Grubs, Ipnop, Neftis, Miobitan, Yagano Clickstrobe, Pink's Music and Music, Mario 1 Up Boy, Low Fucks, Delta Duckstand, Baked on Beans, T-Boy, Shiny Warwolf, Alan Aaron, Tomino, Fat Cat, Bonsiday, and Nonex. Thanks so much for the support. It means the world to me. And thank you to Mooper for making all those possible. And Zach, thank you for donating $7. I like your jams. They're looking pretty good. I like the jams you're performing right now. Those are good jams.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Logan Bax. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. But welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. We're actually ending right now. But please consider checking out more of my stuff because I like streaming and I love streaming and I love you. So if you'd like to support in other ways, consider joining through Super Chats or Streamlabs because if you do, it goes towards donation goals. But even though this one's complete, the next one will be ASMR stream. Will be the next donation goal, and also it helps us survive with groceries and all that, and that's pretty important. Otherwise, check out my Discord server and my Blue Sky in the description below, and also please watch Zach by clicking on his channel link also in the description below. He said hello. All right. See you later, everybody. See you later, snacks and bros. Thanks for being here. See you later. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye. Goodbye, bye-bye. 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 Bye.